Hi, Carol.
Ah, there he is, the man of the hour. It's all here in black and white and colour.
Oh, I didn't know it'd be out that soon. Here, give me a look. Oh, they didn't tell me I was going to be on the front page.
Yeah? Oh, were you hoping for something more discreet?
Cass Cassidy travelled the world for decades, only to find love right back where he started.
What are the chances, huh?
I'm not even from Carrickstown.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that.
Cass, like many others, was a strong voice for the marriage equality referendum. Oh, another inaccuracy.
What, you didn't say that?
Well, not in so many words.
Well, you can understand the presumption. I mean, it is an article about same-sex marriage.
It was supposed to be about Charlie and his work for the community. The marriage was a nice side story.
Yeah, but there's plenty about Charlie in there. If a journalist sees a bigger story, they're always going to run with it.
Oh, I'm beginning to realise that.
I think it's a very complimentary piece. It's a great picture.
It did. Although, the pride flag, I think, is an embellishment too far.
I'd love to be there when Bella reads it.
Bella's the least of my worries. I don't think Laura's going to appreciate this. Trailblazing pensioners setting a fine example for others of their generation.
Why would she have a problem with that?
I may have put my foot in it the other day, and I don't think this is going to help.
I don't see why. It's got nothing to do with her.
I suppose it hasn't, really.
People are unbelievable. She just asked this woman to pick up after her dog. She stood there, folded her arms, and glared at me all the way up the street.
Some people shouldn't be allowed to have pets.
Really afraid to go out now.
What's wrong?
Rude people. Don't like being stared at like I'm a monster.
You ignore them. People are so small-minded. They think they never made a mistake in their lives.
Bosco,
They must never go to Mass. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
What's sin, Bosco?
Adultery. That's what it is in the Gospel. Now, I'm not saying you and Paul Brennan is that. I suppose technically it is. But who are we to judge?
Who told you that?
No, I don't know. I overheard Pete and Dolores. But I didn't tell anyone other than Renee.
And you?
well, Bob, obviously. Well, we are married.
Oh, great. Bob them out.
And I think Huey may know.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you both very much. It's going to be a great day.
I'll sweep in front of the shop.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Darren.
I don't suppose you've heard anything about the room?
I've left that to Sean to decide. I think keep him well out of it.
No problem. I just thought he might have mentioned something to you in passing.
You worried about the competition?
No. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I mean, the room was practically mine until Vinny showed up.
Yeah, like I said, I'm staying well out of it.
Of course, there are ways to help yourself along.
How? Become a good-looking woman?
The beard will let you down there.
Yeah.
By making Sean an offer, something to sweeten the deal.
What, bribe him, you mean?
How can you make living with you a more attractive proposition than living with her?
I don't know. What do you reckon?
Look, I'm not going to do your thinking for you, all right? In my day, a few pints would have sorted it out.
Yeah, well, this generation are a lot more complicated, Bella. They want gadgets and tickets and stuff like that. The offer of a few pints be laughed at.
Yeah, well, I blame technology. Nothing is simple anymore.
I've got it. Thanks, Bella, you're a genius. I'll see you later on.
Yeah.
Hope it goes well for him, right? He's a nice lad.
Bella, what can I do for you?
Well, for a start, you can explain the photo in the paper.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
You don't like the photo? Is it me hat?
Look, you know exactly what I'm talking about. What happened to the tribute to Charlie in the community centre?
It's a disgrace, is what it is. In the photo, it doesn't even show the nameplate. Oh, I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, okay. Well, what are you going to do about it?
I'll write a strongly worded letter to the editor and demand another article praising Charlie and his work.
No, don't be hasty like that. It's only one day's news. It'll be lying in bird cages tomorrow.
Are you sure? Because you could get involved in the next one.
Yeah, I'm positive. Let it lie.
Okay, boss. Bye.
Can I show Daddy the comics?
Oh, Daddy needs some time to concentrate on getting his leg better, so I don't think we should disturb him.
He wants me to go over and see him.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid that's not very practical right now.
Then I should talk to him on the Zoom. That's practical.
Hey, wasn't a bargain that I get you comics and the comics were meant to keep you quiet? I better start working or I'll take them back. Ah. Dolores.
Hey, Junior. You still enjoying your little holiday?
She won't let me talk to Daddy.
Yeah, I told him that Wayne needs some time alone. Were you thinking of calling him?
I don't see any urgent need.
Thank you, Dolores.
Yeah, I think you're right. You should be able to sort these things out in your own time.
Oh, you don't know how much that means to me. I was just gonna stick the kettle on.
Oh, not for me, thanks. I have a few errands in town. I'm actually going to Killian's. If you want me to drop that contract in.
Well, there's no rush, is there?
Now, you know what he's like. He'll find a way to charge extra if we don't get it to him soon. Unless you're having second thoughts.
No, not at all. I'll just get it for you.
Some nice places here. Reasonable rent, too.
Is that right?
So, should I be holding out for your decision, or what?
You never guess what I got my hands on.
What?
Only a PS5.
They're like flown dust, man.
I know. I made him under security in a game shop, so I got him to put this offside. It's a demo model, but it works.
Are you sure it's not? You know,
No, what?
what dodgy, off the back of a truck type thing?
No, not a chance. This guy's as straight as a die.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought it'd be a very nice addition to our living room, if anything.
Maybe.
Bag of cans, takeaway pizza, get a few of the guys over for a FIFA tournament. What do you reckon?
What's that?
It's a PlayStation, Garda.
Very cranky, isn't he? Smile. He uses less muscles.
Anyway, when do you reckon you'll know?
I'll, yeah, I'll have a think about it and get back to you, all right?
Cool. Right, I better go and lock this baby away before Lee sees it and thinks it's Christmas. See you later.
Well. You two must love being talked about. Is there any chance you could keep it behind closed doors?
Just stay out, is all right?
At least you're not cavorting in front of Junior.
No one's cavorting anywhere.
Oh, what's he to make of it? Strange men staying the night?
It was one night, Pete. And if it's any consolation, I feel disgusted with myself. I mean, look at him. Is he anybody's idea of a dream night in?
Just keep it discreet, at least.
Thank you.
Just get my money, Paul. I just can't take any more of this.
There he is, one half of the golden couple. Were you saving them up for friends and family?
I spent all day and half my pension picking up every copy I could find.
Why?
I've no time to explain. I have a few more shops to hit. Did you see Laura today?
Yeah, she was doing classes when I dropped in the post this morning.
Did she seem enraged in any way, like preparing for battle?
What are you on about?
The article is a tad misrepresentative. There's a chance it might cause offence.
Oh, so that's why you're going around like a paper boy. I suppose the photo does lay it on a bit thick.
Well, if I can intercept the supply chain, Laura can live in blissful ignorance of my publicity faux pas.
I see. You have heard of the internet, though.
And what's that got to do with it?
Well, you could buy every copy in the country She could still read the same article online.
I always knew that modern technology was a scourge. So, I've done all this for nothing.
Afraid so?
Then you'll have to talk to her. Explain how the interview ran away from me.
You're overreacting, Cass. Laura is well able to take a joke.
Maybe you're right.
It's a bit of gas. Everyone around here knows what the truth is. You should be enjoying the attention. See ya.
I won't be able to take you into town today. Van is acting up again. He's going to borrow something from the garage, but my stomach asking Orla for a favour.
That's great. Ray, Pete's about to leave his van in. Do you have any cars over there that we could borrow for a day?
Well, I can have a look at the van, but you're out of luck with cars.
Well, I don't care what it is. An old banger will do.
They're gone. Orla sold them all.
All of them?
Yeah, everyone. She'll make more in commission than I earn all year.
What did I tell you? She's not sleeping with Paul Brennan. They were clearing out the garage.
Isn't that good news?
Well, that depends on the price. Orla doesn't care about the garage. All she wants is money in her hand.
Sell them cheap for cash. I know the routine. And of course, Paul Brennan gets a finder's fee.
Exactly.
Well, now that we know that, it still doesn't get us anywhere. She owns half the garage.
Does she? Not while I can afford a box of matches.
Don't. Now, what about Junior?
Wayne won't let her keep Junior away from us.
Well, it's not Wayne's choice. One paternity test and he doesn't have any rights whatsoever. Wayne will never see him again, if that's what Orla wants, never mind us.
But he's our grandchild.
Morally, we know what that's worth.
And we have to get Wayne custody.
It's academic, Dolores. No judge in the country is going to take a child away from his mother.
They will if she's in prison.
And how are you going to pull that one off?
Just watch me.
I think I left my scarf here the other day. Can I have a look for it?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. Oh, sorry. This is my friend, Michelle.
Nice to meet you.
You too. This is your landlord.
Potential landlord.
And there is me thinking that they're all stuffy owl lads. Not this one.
Well, I'm not actually the landlord. He's just leaving up to me, you know, to pick the tenants.
I'm surprised they're not came down the street.
I haven't seen you around here before.
I was in New York for 3 years.
What were you doing over there?
I was just front of house in a few Broadway theatres until everything got shut down.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. But on the bright side, at least I get to cycle around Dublin now delivering food, so
Oh, you work for Yummy as well?
it's a killer on my quads.
So you and Vinny are close?
Oh, yeah. Joined at the hip. She came back to a leak in her apartment, so she's crashing with me until it's fixed.
It'll be ready in a couple of days. But I will still be hanging out of this one most of the time. I hope you don't mind.
Of course not.
You say that now. But wait until you're queuing for the shower. Or staring at my face across the breakfast table a few mornings a week.
Not at all. If I had the worst views.
Oh, look, here it is. Down the side of a cushion. Thanks, John.
Why don't you stay for a coffee? We can talk about the house, rules and all that. That's if you're not too busy.
Yeah. I mean, we've a bit of time, haven't we?
I know I have.
Right. Put the kettle on.
His favourite film is on. That should keep him occupied.
Great. Keep telling him he can't talk to Wayne. I feel like such a hypocrite.
I won't tell him.
No answer.
Try again.
He's sitting there looking at the call coming in. I don't know how he can steal my money and feel like he's the one hard done by.
Is that how he feels?
Well, I'm the one ringing.
Why don't you go over? Junior can stay with me. Olivia's mad about him.
Is he right, Sash?
He shouldn't have robbed your money. But everything else.
I'm the bitch.
Get the cars back, right? Stop pretending you're sleeping with Paul and go see him. No one's done anything that can't be fixed.
It feels like giving up.
So, your marriage is what's important. You either have to make up or fight hard. You have to be the boss and make sure Wayne knows it. Orla, I don't think you have the stomach for a war.
Cass? Cass? Cass, I can see you.
Oh, there you are. I was looking for you everywhere.
Oh, really? Would it have anything to do with this?
Well, it's not what it looks like.
Oh, so you didn't say the whole community is delighted we can finally celebrate our love.
Well, yes, I did say that. But you could read it as the Carrickstown community.
Right, is this what all that lesbian warrior stuff was about with the journalist the other day? You're using me for some credibility.
I was thinking on me feet.
And then you posed for a photo with the pride flag like you're Ireland's Harvey Milk.
Oh, you know, I did see him speak once in San Francisco as a much younger man.
Yeah, all the more reason you should know better.
I might have got a bit carried away.
And there was me thinking it was the journalist I should be worried about. Do you know what? Never mind, it's none of my business.
Exactly. Oh, I was hoping you'd see the funny side. As Anto says, knock a bit of crack out of it.
Yeah, but it's not a joke.
Oh, I know, but I mean, it doesn't mean anything.
Well, it does actually mean something. The flag is a symbol of struggle. It's not some happy-clappy lol for free publicity.
Yeah, but wasn't it a victory for all of us? To live in a prejudice-free society where everyone is free to be what they want.
Sure, but it wasn't your fight. Right, you know what? I don't have the time for this, so let's just leave it.
Guess where I spent the evening?
Sit down, why don't you?
Oh, sorry. You waiting for a date? Maybe not, actually.
I'm on my break. What do you want?
Do you think that room in Sean's would fit a king-size bed and all my clothes?
What are you talking about?
That's my way of telling you. The room's mine. Sorry, it sounded better in my head.
Yeah, right. And there's a pink elephant serving coffee over there.
It's a very clever move. Bribe and Sean watch a little video game. And it might have even worked. If it wasn't for Michelle.
Who's Michelle?
My friend. We were in Sean's earlier. You know, you tripped over his tongue. They really hit it off over coffee, too.
He's not stupid enough to fall for an act like that.
Who says it's an act? Anyways, I'm just waiting to sign on the dotted line.
I'm gonna go and talk to him.
You're too late. I think we managed to persuade him that girls' night in are way more fun than beer and FIFA with the boys. See you around, neighbour.
Cass, what are you doing sitting out here by yourself?
I was trying to dig myself out and fell deeper into the hole.
What happened?
Laura. I made light of what was important, and now she thinks I'm a fool.
About the paper? That's hardly a big deal.
Laura's mad about you.
Oh, and what kind of a friend have I been to her? Splashing myself all over the news. And for what? 15 minutes of fame to appease my personal vanity.
It wasn't like that. You're paying tribute to Charlie, and you're not responsible for how it was portrayed. You know that.
I was a willing agent in my own downfall. I wonder, is this whole thing a sham?
Listen to me. How many men out there are living on their own in their old age? Struggling on a measly pension in some tiny bedsit.
I don't have the statistics to hand.
I can tell you now, I've seen plenty on me rounds.
What Charlie did for Bella. Leaving him the house is exactly what Bella's doing for you.
I don't get your point.
Friendship, Cass. The three of you were thick as thieves. Pals to the end. All of you making sure that the other is looked after. If that's not love, I don't know what is.
She's right, Cass.
There is some truth in that, at least.
Come on over to the station. Do not be sitting here all by yourself.
I was going to stand you a celebration point for your front page spread, but we can always make it a commiseration one if you like.
Well, I don't want to appear ungracious in defeat.
Come on. It's going to be forgotten in no time.
Now, can you help me with this? I get as far as dear Wayne and everything else is an insult. He stole my savings.
Well, he thought he was doing the right thing.
He didn't ask me because he knew I'd say no.
Let it go. Do you want me to do it?
Okay.
Right. Dear Wayne, I'm not saying I agree with what you've done. You probably feel the same about me. But I'm willing to leave it aside.
No, I'm not.
I'm willing to leave it aside if you are.
I'm not sending that.
But this is the first draft, right? You can call him a thief in the rewrite.
Go on, so.
We love each other. We both love Junior. I don't know where this will all end up, but I know that's where we should start. And then I'll be on such and such a flight, blah, blah, blah. You know, you can fill in the details.
Wish I could say face to face. Oh, maybe there is a God. It's Killian. Killian, do you know what time it is?
A lovely Orla. Hope I'm not keeping you from your busy social life.
Yeah, could you get to the point?
Well, I just wanted to thank you for signing the contract. It arrived safely today. I think your mother-in-law dropped it in.
Is that it?
Well, I'll get the girls to send you a copy. I'm sure you'll want to keep it around. It's not every day one gets gifted 40% of a business.
Gets gifted what?
40% of a business. Quite a lively one too, I hear.
No, 50%. I own half the garage.
I'm pretty sure it's 40. On page 3, I think. There it is. 40. And obviously you'll have to consult the major shareholder for any transactions above 3 figures. You should have probably initialed that. But don't worry. It'll all stand up in court, if it ever comes to that.
What did you do? Did you rewrite it? Who told you to do that?
Sorry, your screen is freezing there, Orla. Maybe we'll catch up when you've had a chance to really read it.
You said war. If that's what they want, that's what they're gonna get.
I'm afraid I'm giving the room to someone else.
Vinny?
Yeah, she had really great references.
Oh, laminated writing? Colour printed?
Don't be like that.
Got your socks in a ball all because you used that pride flag in the paper.
Sorry, where's all this coming from?
He says you're all up in arms because of cultural appropriation.
He said that?
That was the gist of it.
You didn't say who Orla was meeting with?
No, you're right. I didn't.
It's bloody Paul Brennan.
Junior?
That's what Mum calls him.